Today we'll be looking into the Jupyter Notebook, and actually we'll be studying how to launch a Jupyter Notebook and how to set a directory path in Jupyter Notebook, and what are the few of the basic commands that actually we can run in the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so once you have already installed Anaconda software, basically Anaconda is a toolbox which normally has Spider also. In the same thing, you also have a Jupyter. So what you need to do is you just go to the search option in your laptop and type Jupyter. Since I already have typed and most of the time I've used, it appears in your recently used softwares. Okay, so I'll just click on the Jupyter Notebook and it will open my Jupyter window. Okay, now this is the window, okay, where you have all the folders which is there in your laptop. Now the thing is, if you want to go into particular drive and save your folders or your file there, it is quite complex. It is quite a complex process. Now there are various processes, okay, which are quite complex. So I'll just teach you a very easy method. Okay, so what you can do here is that there is an option called as new here. Just click on it and type terminal window. Now your terminal window is open. Now it is in the C drive. So now what you can do is, see, open your Windows. Okay, in that you go to the folder where you want to save your file. Now for example, what I have done is I have actually created a folder called as Jupyter, okay, in my F drive. Okay, so I'll open this. These are some of the files that I have saved here. So now what you do is you copy the path, okay, you copy the address, okay, or a URL for this, you just copy it, okay, and then what you do is you open this shell, that is Windows PowerShell. Okay, then what you can do is that is the main terminal window. Then what you can do is you click F followed by colon, because you want to go into the F drive. Okay, just click F and colon. I am using F because I need to go into the F drive. Now in your laptop, if you have D drive, E drive, in whichever drive you have saved the Jupyter file or you want to save, first you need to create a folder. Now if you have created a folder in E drive, then you need to click E there. If you have created the file in the F drive or D drive, that should be mentioned there. Okay, now I have created my folder in the F drive. So I will click F followed by colon and then press enter. Now I am into the F drive. Now next what I need to do is I need to give the path or the path address where I have saved my file or I have created my folder. So I had already copied the address for my folder. I'll just paste it. Okay, done. Click on this. Okay. Oops, there is some error. Okay, yes, I made a small error. Okay, so once you are into the folder, that is the drive F, you need to click a command CD. Okay, that too in small letter, not capital. Okay, click on CD, give a space and press or paste the link that you had copied and now press enter. Now you are into that particular folder. Now you launch your Jupyter Notebook. So it will take some time depending upon the speed of your laptop. Okay, now you see, now directly it will open, okay, the folder where you need to save your file. Now these are some of the two files that I have created. Okay, I will be deleting both of this, okay, and I'll be creating a new file. Now I'll click on new and click on Python 3. Now this is my new file. What you can do is immediately go to the file, click on rename. Now click on rename and name it anything. So I will be typing basic commands. Okay, click enter. Now it is done. You can see the file image. So what are the basic commands that you can run? Okay, so basically this IN and this is the square bracket. Normally in this you will get a number which indicates how many times you have run this particular you have run the command that is there in this particular cell. It is a cell based execution which happens here, and now this in means the input. Okay, now I will give A is equal to 5. Okay, and I will try to run this. So this is, now it became 1. Okay, now again I will click on this, I will click run. So now it became 2, means I have run this particular command in this cell 2 times. Now I will give again, okay, it becomes 3. Okay, again it becomes 4. So that is what actually the number highlight is, means actually the number means that is there in the square bracket is how many times you have run that particular command in that particular cell. In stands for input. Now what I will do is I will give a small function called as print A. Okay, and then I will try to run it. Okay, so the output is here, that is 5. Okay, so these are some of the things that you can actually do in the Jupyter Notebook. Now we will see something else. Okay, now you see there is an option, drop down option here. What you can do is you can click on this and you go to markdown. You click on this. Okay, now what you can do here is that now this markdown basically is an option, okay, where you can give any title, like it is like how you used to comment in your spider window, the same way. Now what I will do is, if I type demo session, okay, and press and click on run, so it becomes the like heading, okay, which will not basically run. Okay, then the other option is that you go for the markdown option again and click and type hash. Okay, now you type Jupyter Notebook, okay, and click on run. Now you will get another heading with a highlighted one. Now you need some other font, that it can also be done, but you need to click on, again you need to select markdown. When you select markdown, you will see that the input and the square bracket is not there. It means that now you cannot use this particular cell to run your any command or any code. Okay, now what I will do is I will click hash 2 times and type something like basic commands, and then what I will do, I will run this particular thing. Now you see again there is a change of font. Okay, now this is something that you should know, because whenever you are actually writing a code, it is very important that you actually describe the code, give a proper heading to the code. Now this normally helps you while you are writing long lengthy codes. Okay, then now coming to the next function that you can actually do here is that one thing is, if you click on the command line, okay, like this on the Jupyter Notebook, and then press A from your keyboard, it will insert a cell above the Jupyter Notebook. Now if I click on Jupyter Notebook and press B, it will give me a command line below the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, and another most important thing, you are now inside the command line that is highlighted by green. Now when you click somewhere outside, okay, it becomes actually blue. It means that you are outside the command line. Okay, now it is not there, you cannot enter anything. Okay, you cannot enter anything. If you want to enter a code, you need to click inside, and then when it is green, now you can type anything. Okay, if you want to exit from it, just click anywhere outside. Okay, now the another most important thing is deleting a particular cell. Okay, you select any particular cell, it should be like not in the running condition, but when it is in the blue, and press D twice, the cell will get deleted. Again D twice, the cell will get deleted. Again D twice, the cell will get deleted. Again press D twice, the cell gets deleted. Okay, so that is how you delete a particular cell. Now these are some of the basic commands that you should know. The first one is the meaning of in and the number that is there inside the square bracket. What does it actually mean? Okay, then what is the next particular thing that you should know is that Okay, when you click on run, okay, automatically you get another next cell, but here you see the number is incremented. Okay, the next thing is the option here, that is markdown. Whenever you select this markdown, it actually gives you an option to type anything, any content or anything that highlights about your particular code. Okay, so first thing is you can just randomly type like demo session. It comes in your normal font, and then click on the run. The next important thing is you just click on the shift hash. Okay, sorry, but you need to select markdown again and then click. If you select 2 times hash, the font is different. Okay, demo. Okay, sorry, you have to run it. Now this is one font. Again, if you go to the markdown and if you select again hash and type Jupyter and click on run, you see the font is different. The next thing is you need a cell which is above demo, then click on A, you will get a cell is inserted, and if you want a cell below demo, you click on demo and press B, you will get a cell below. Now if you want to delete a particular cell, you need to come out of the cell. It should not be in green, like now it is in blue here, it should not be in green, and you press D twice. Okay, D twice, the cell gets deleted. Okay, so these are some of the basic commands that you should know while you are actually using a Jupyter Notebook. So first thing we saw how to set a path directory, that is the first thing we have seen. Then we have seen what is the meaning of in and what is the meaning of the number that is there inside the square bracket, adding a cell, deleting a cell, adding a cell above, adding a cell below. Then the next thing is we have seen how we can give a title with different fonts also, and what is the meaning of actually markdown also. So these are some of the things, that is the basics of using the Jupyter. So next we will see how we can execute further lines of instruction using Jupyter, and in further classes